All right, a live look at New York City tonight, where Broadway shows are set to return in September, but it won't be easy to get in. A lot of folks there. It looks like it must be Times Square. Busy, busy. Owners and operators of all 41 theaters announced a long list of COVID-19 protocols, and these rules apply to audiences and performers. NewsNation reporter McGee Hickey with our New York City station WPIX details the requirements.
As Broadway slowly reopens over the next few months, audience members have to be sure to remember to bring their ticket and also proof of vaccination and a mask that they feel comfortable wearing for the entire performance.
Stop segregation!
Broadway producers are hoping there will not be a repeat of this scene over the next few months. Anti-vaccination protesters demonstrated when The Boss returned to Broadway last month, and audience members were required to show proof of vaccination.
I think any self-respecting Broadway audience member will be thrilled to show their vaccination card and wear a mask and do their part to bring back all of these incredible shows. And if you're not vaccinated, no offense, but stay home until you are.
The Broadway League just announced that all Broadway audience members will not only be required to show a vaccination card, but also wear a mask at all times inside the theater unless eating or drinking. Only those under 12 or those with a medical condition or religious belief are exempt. They must show proof of a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the performance.
We're going to follow the rules that these 13 Broadway unions, guilds, and associations came together and said, we have 13 different guilds worth of members here that have to be safe, that have to feel comfortable going to work. And this is what they all came up with.
It's a soft reopening for the $1.8 billion industry after COVID shut down Broadway in March of 2020. Springsteen on Broadway was the first in late June. A new play, Passover, begins previews on August 4th, and then Wicked, The Lion King, and Hamilton reopen in September. 30 new plays are set to open by May. Theater lovers don't seem to mind these new rules.
For me, because I respect others, and it would make me feel more safe, I think. So I would go.
You would go?
Yeah, it would encourage me to go. I'd feel more safe.
With the Delta variant going around, you should be wearing a mask regardless of whether or not you have the vaccination.
These new Broadway attendance rules are only in effect until October 31st. That's when the Broadway League will review them and perhaps relax them depending on the science. From Broadway, McGee Hickey, NewsNation.